Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. And you see the title. So today is a video request. Shout out to @SnugChamberlain9986. And like I said, this year, in the new year, I'm going to be trying to get to requests a lot more frequently. Hopefully, I'll do about 2 requests a week. That's the goal. So he wanted me to do a video talking about when Nick Anderson stole the ball from Michael Jordan in the 1995 conference finals because he thinks it gets blown out of proportion. And I'm sure we all know who likes to blow it out of proportion. The members of the CFL, the members of the 4 and 6ers, the LeBron James fanboys who are looking for ways to diminish Michael Jordan at every turn. So let's talk about this steal that happened. First of all, yeah, I totally agree. People totally overblow this. And like I said, it's only certain people that like to do this. I think for those of us who are Jordan fans, when we were watching that happen, it actually came as a shock to us. So on this channel, we talk a lot about patterns of behavior. And to me, your patterns set your reputation. Patterns are important because to me, patterns establish whether you get the benefit of the doubt or not. Now, I've seen lots of people talk about this still. Lots of people talk about the Bulls losing to the Magic, you know, in 1995. And I've even seen some bigger YouTubers cover this. I don't want to misspeak anyone's name, so I won't say a name because I may be mistaken. But it was one of the bigger YouTubers who cover basketball, and they made a video basically saying how people need to stop giving Michael an excuse because his numbers statistically were very much close to his numbers before he had retired that first time after the first three-peat. And I think this is why we don't talk about stats. Because again, stats do not tell you the whole story. Yes, Jordan had some amazing games when he came back from retirement, you know, with what, 17 games left in the season. He had some amazing games, and yes, his average probably was roughly about the same. However, again, there are multiple ways to score 30 points, and all of those ways aren't as effective as other ways. You need look no further than LeBron James this season to show you that 30 points is not always that valuable. But anyway, so yeah, just because Michael Jordan had roughly the same scoring average, he was still rusty. That still does not take away from the fact that he was still rusty. That doesn't take away from the fact that he had been training for a completely different sport. You can't negate that. And here's the thing. This is why patterns are so important. The reason I believe most of us who watched that series were so shocked when Nick Anderson was able to steal the ball from Michael Jordan is because those kind of things don't happen to Michael Jordan in clutch situations. Not in clutch situations. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. You know, we've seen Michael Jordan miss a dunk. We've even seen him lose the ball on the way to a wide open dunk. You know, everybody makes mistakes, but Michael Jordan does not make mistakes in the clutch. He doesn't make careless errors in the clutch. And in general, he is so hyper-focused on the court that he literally sees everything. I mean, I think about the play where I can't remember who they were playing. It might have been the Knicks or the Magic. But anyway, Jordan's coming down on a fast break. He stops in the mid-range to pull up for a jumper. Somehow he has eyes in the back of his head and sees, I can't remember who it was. It was Adam Houston or somebody coming up from behind him. But anyway, he pump fakes, lets the defender goes by, and then he pulls up for the mid-range. But to me, it was just amazing because it's not like Jordan was looking backwards. It's just like somehow he sensed that somebody was coming up behind him. But Jordan was always hyper aware like that. So it was a shock to see Nick Anderson steal the ball. And here's the thing. For you fanboys who like to try to say, oh, you guys are making excuses for Michael Jordan. No, we're not making excuses. What we are saying is that is uncharacteristic of Michael Jordan. That is not something that normally happens to him. So yes, because that is not something that normally happens to him, you can say that that is something that happened to a Michael Jordan who is rusty, who's been playing another sport, who came back with 17 games left in the season. This is the reality. This is not making excuses. This is the fact. And we know it's a fact, again, because the patterns that Michael Jordan has established for himself in the clutch. He doesn't lose the ball in the clutch. He doesn't get stripped. He doesn't make bad passes in the clutch. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan is one of the few players, and I would say the only player who does it to the degree that he does, that typically gets better the more pressure is on. The higher the stakes, Jordan typically gets better. So yes, this whole Nick Anderson stealing the ball from Michael Jordan thing, it is overblown, and it is overblown by people who simply want to diminish Michael Jordan. But again, because of the patterns that Michael Jordan established for himself, you could definitely say with confidence that that was a rusty mistake. That was a mistake made by Michael Jordan, who hadn't been consistently playing basketball, who had been training for another sport. Because we don't see those things happen to Michael Jordan in the clutch. It just doesn't happen. Matter of fact, I would dare anybody to find a mistake like that in the clutch by Michael Jordan other than that one. Fanboys, if you can find it, post it in the comments. I'd love to see it. Because in the clutch, Jordan has demonstrated over and over again that at the very least, he can get off a quality shot. But he doesn't lose the ball in the clutch. He doesn't get stripped. When the game's on the line, Michael Jordan is at his utmost focused. And I know it hurts, fanboys. I know it hurts to hear this. Because you can't say that about your king. We can go through lots of different instances where LeBron James fumbled the bag in the clutch. I know it hurts. But this is the truth you got to hold on to. This is the truth that at some time in your life, fanboys, you are going to have to come face to face with the truth. I keep trying to tell you, it's better sooner than later. Start taking the steps now to come to grips with the truth. But anyway, this is a short video. Shout out to @SnugChamberlain9986. And yeah, like I said, there's only a segment of the population who tries to overblow that steal, who tries to make it seem, who really overblows that whole series, who likes to overblow that whole series, who likes to say that Jordan wasn't rusty, because his numbers were still roughly the same, members of the CFL. But anyway, we gonna hold up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that Nick Anderson steal on Michael Jordan gets overblown? Do you think Michael Jordan, the answer's obvious, but do you think Michael Jordan was still rusty during that series? Let me know what you think in the comments. You all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.